How's it going, guys? It's Logan here today, and welcome to the #1 place to get ranked singles action. Today, we are featuring this Chien-Pao, Breloom, Tinglu, Arcanine, Azumarill, Staraptor team. Staraptor is becoming one of my most favorite Pokemon to use. And, you know, our opponent has a team to where, hey, we can actually somewhat abuse our Staraptor a little bit, at least for game #1. So why not lead Staraptor? Staraptor is a great lead Pokemon. Chien-Pao reminds me a lot of Urshifu for VGC. Get the focus sash, so it basically has 2 lives. Now in singles, there's a thing called Stealth Rocks. So, I mean, that can also kind of get in the way of things. But, you know, there's that option. And for my final slot, I think just play it safe. We can go Azumarill, and that kind of helps out with the rest of the matchup. I mean, just the free Aqua Jets in general. This is Choice Banded Aqua Jet from the huge power perspective. This thing will hit like a truck. And you know what? I'm okay with that right now. I could go Breloom. Breloom does have the Mach Punch. And biggest fear is what? Their own Chien-Pao. So Breloom definitely could have been very, very helpful here. But I'm happy with the free that I brought. Alright. So they are leading off with their Slug. And I got the Staraptor. I got a big Brave Bird for you, buddy. Honestly, the U-turn's so nice because it is actually 4 times weak to the U-turn. And you know what? I'm all for it. You know, let's go for that U-turn. It may not necessarily pick up a KO, especially since he's going to have to commit to an early terrestrialization. Why are you turning yourself into a poison typing? Okay, so now you resist my U-turn, but that's a very, very early terrestrialization. I'm just saying right off the bat, and we can deal with that the best that we can anyway. Honestly though, how do we deal with this? I'm assuming he's still what, seed plus whatever. So I'm okay going to the Azumarill. Azumarill does pack that waterfall. I'm not expecting Terra Blast is what I'm saying. Yeah, it's seed, protect, all those fun shenanigans that you see from this big slug. Leftovers. This thing recovers crazy, very much so. So I mean, I here recently actually seen a video like from a 1-turn perspective. It was at like almost dead, and it by the end of that 1 turn with all of its recovery, I think it went for like a protect or a double protect or something like that, and it was back almost like 3/4 of the way back full. It was crazy how much this thing can actually recover off of that leech seed plus just everything else. And I mean, yeah, substitute. This is exactly what I run on my Pokemon. Terra Poison though, very interesting because it does help with all your resistances and stuff. So I do approve. And this thing's fast. You do not expect a Slug to be this fast, but it's like turbo or something. You know, like 70 base speed. It's quick. You don't have to invest anything in it, and it will outspeed Pokemon like Azumarill that you tend to run max HP over max speed. So yeah, very, very good for you in that current situation. And you can notice they can keep pushing these substitute, and Azumarill is going to be slowly whittling down, and we're not really doing anything in return because of all of its recovery. But why do I stay in? I don't want a free substitute. I'm waiting for him to go for like a Ruination attack or something. That way I can maybe hopefully hit him up with that waterfall for some decent chip damage, because I mean, really and truthfully, we're kind of stuck. Turn 1 stuck. We can't switch our moves. And I mean, like I said, I'm expecting to substitute again. I don't really have that great of a switch. I mean, I was not expecting Terra Poison at all. Very interesting Terra for sure. And yeah, and it's the one thing I hate is going up against a Slug, because it makes for slow videos, slow battles. So hopefully I'm probably going to either A, speed this up, or I'm going to make a switch for you guys. Because I'm trying not to make it to where this is going to last forever. So, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking about switching it up, though. Switching a Pokemon up. Because, I mean, Azumarill is still very, very valuable. And if we can somehow get around this Pokemon, then we're in a great spot. I can go into Chien-Pao. Like I said, Chien-Pao basically has 2 lives if we play him correctly. Unfortunately, going up against a big slug like this, I don't necessarily feel like I'm playing it to its fullest potential. But hey, if it means that we can scare this thing out, that might be for the best. And now we're making them risk the accuracy of that leech seed as well. So, okay, so, you know, that's a little bit better already, because now he's kind of lower on HP and everything. And our job, just to go for the crunch. Get as much damage as possible. Hope that he misses a substitute. That'd be nice, you know. Oh, misses a leech seed. My bad. That would be very, very beneficial for us. But he does not. But he's now in this really, really awkward situation. But unlike before, our Azumarill was not outspeeding. Our Chien-Pao will outspeed him. And our Chien-Pao will do quite a bit of damage. It's neutral crunch, which is quite a bit. It's still super powerful against this thing. And we're going to go ahead Terra as well. Get as much damage on this thing as possible. See what we can do to knock this thing out. And, yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to sometimes with this Pokemon in particular, dude. This Pokemon, I think it's like, I forget what it's called, like, I know it's like Wu-Chi or something like that. I cannot, I've got one. I've trained it up probably close to this exact set. I don't have the Terra Poison on it, but I may have to. Terra Poison's scary, actually, on this thing. But there's the crunch, and we got a defense drop. Fantastic. Giga Drain coming out. Okay, I have Ruination. I see the Giga Drain, though. Basically for the, what you call it, for the recovery. I mean, it's very, very smart. We got that defense drop, though. They cannot feel safe staying in now, though. Granted. I mean, why not stay in, see if you can tank this attack? I mean, you barely tank it. You knock me out, which is actually okay for me because that's all the recovery that you're going to get plus leftover. So Staraptor can come in. Azumarill can kind of come in as well, and hit it with an Aqua Jet, or Staraptor can come in, hit it with a Brave Bird, and we're back in business. So Chien-Pao might be not necessarily the answer for this thing, but might be a good little stopper. The question is which one I'll go into. I think I need to go into Staraptor, just so I have the guarantee KO, because I'd hate to go for an Aqua Jet and it barely misses the KO, you know? Do we expect to switch, or do you think he's going to fodder it? At this point, I think he'll fodder it because of how low of HP it is. Yeah. Fantastic. We're back in it. Lost, well, I would say minimum damage, but we lost a huge member to our team. Someone that I practically try and bring almost to every battle just because Chien-Pao's so good. So, I mean, we took a big loss, but it was needed, I guess. So we're going to have to ride on the backs of Staraptor and Azumarill to end out this game. Both Pokemon, or we both have already Terra'd, so there's no more of those little Terra shenanigans. Azumarill's not a bad switch here against the Dragonite. The only thing is I'm afraid of the Dragonite. I'm almost 99% sure that this Dragonite is multi-skill, so I need to hit it. And then come in with the Azumarill. There's the extreme speed. Good to see. And, you know, here lately I've been seeing Rocky Helmet too on most Dragonites. I did not see it that time. And I think one more Brave Bird might be able to probably pick this KO up. Hopefully Extreme Speed don't KO me, but it looks like it's going to. So it's Azumarill against the world at the moment. Azumarill against the world. Can Azumarill come through? Azumarill's just naturally bulky. The thing is, we go play rough here, and if you have Magnezone in the back, it's GG. Like, you just won. Anything else, everything else on your team is weak to play rough. So, like, low key, we have a shot. So let's see. Extreme Speed comes through. We live on 36, and we miss a play rough. That is my luck with Azumarill, okay? My luck with the Azumarill. We missing the play rough to end game number 1. Woo! Alright, next battle we're going up against Ian. Ian's rocking out with Rotom, Arm Bundle, Gardenackle, King Gambit, Baxcalibur, and Skeledirge. Okay. What can I do here? What can we do to get this victory? I do not want to lose again in this video, okay? Like, Gardenackle is low-key really, really good. Like, the Salt Cure plus if he's Terra Water, you know, I mean, things gets weird. I don't hate leading the Breloom here, but I have a feeling he's going to lead the Iron Bundle. And if that's the case, Breloom may not be the best lead. Because this Breloom's a little bit more passive than most. If he leads the Iron Bundle, we switch into Chien-Pao. So we do lead Breloom. We have the Chien-Pao. We could Mach Punch too, let's be completely honest. And I like Azumarill. Azumarill just for the final and for the end. For the end, we'll use the Azumarill. Alright, so question of the day. If you guys made it this far, I guess you guys deserve the question of the day. And that will be what Pokemon would you guys like to see me use next? I'm trying to start building teams around some of y'all's favorite Pokemons. So it'd be great for you guys to answer like what Pokemon do you like to see and everything. So let me know in the comment section what stuff you like to see, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Anyway, like I said, I have the Mach Punch. This is not Technician boosted though. Expecting just like the what you call Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, something along those lines. I'm not expecting a substitute just yet. Maybe, I mean, turn 1 substitute. I kind of low key see it though. That's the unfortunate part. But there's the Freeze Dry. Like I said, I go into Chien-Pao a lot in this situation, and we force him to try and hit a Hydro Pump. And we actually outspeed, and we get the one-hit KO. Wow. So basically, I forced him to go for a Hydro Pump. Because my luck, I always miss Hydro Pump. So it's like, if he hits Hydro Pump, then, you know, I know the game's very, very biased against me. Anyway, he brings out the Skeledirge, making me think he's going to be terrestrializing it. But honestly, I don't know what you would terrestrialize it into. So I'm kind of scared, right? I mean, I'm expecting maybe Fairy. I don't know, 100%. So I do want to switch on out. I'm gonna go back up to Breloom. Terrestrialization, I need to play a little safe because Chien-Pao's my win position. That's how I'm gonna win, was with Chien-Pao. So I definitely need to save it. He actually just goes for Torch Song. Yo. So I gave you Breloom basically for free. But hey, I'd much rather take that risk. Let's go into Azu real fast. Let's go ahead and land that Aqua Jet. Honestly, I think we can go for a Waterfall in case he ever wants to switch out. And then we can get some nice damage off. So let's go for that waterfall right here. I think it goes for Shadow Ball. So he does outspeed, but as he does hang on, lands the waterfall, and we get the KO. Fantastic. I could have went for Aqua Jet. Probably would have picked up the KO. But the biggest thing is I just wanted to make sure, honestly, against King Gambit, if he was going to switch, it felt obvious that he was wanting to switch. You know what I'm saying? Sucker Punches. Huge share in this situation. Honestly, though, I think Azumarill still has enough life to live a Sucker Punch from a King Gambit. So let's go for that waterfall. See what happens. Sucker Punch does come out. Like I said, we live on 17 HP. Followed up with a huge waterfall. That's good damage. That is good damage. We could save Azu. Go into Chien-Pao. Sucker Punch obviously will fail. Also obvious that Sucker Punch will not do as much damage, so he's forced to go for another move. And he won't be able to outspeed us. Because Sucker Punch will not be doing that much damage, so if he wants to do anything, you have to go for a different move. And we're going to go ahead, take our Ice weakness away. I don't think it's necessary, but he could Terrasilize of his own. So we're going to go ahead and take our Ice weakness away, so to see if he does happen to go for like a fighting move. It's not 4 times weak, we're just 2 times weak, so that could be the difference of us living or not. The only way he does that though is if he Terrasilizes, and he was like, wow, okay. Fantastic. So game 2, we actually pick up a win. King Gambit goes down. You know, we love to see that around here. Chien-Pao unleashing the damage. Chien-Pao is probably my favorite Ruination Pokemon there is, right? I mean, it's got the speed. It has a little bit of the bulk, but I'm not really playing it as a bulk Pokemon. I'm playing it more of a, almost like how you would play a Weavile, you know? But it's such a more powerful Weavile. So, yeah, I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Alright, I'll catch you guys for game number 3. Alrighty, game number 3. Iron Hands, Iron Bundle, Flutter Mane, Tinglu, Dragonite, and Golden Go. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. What can we do? What do we want to bring? Kind of want to bring my own Tinglu. I kind of want to showcase it off because this one's kind of fun. I do hope we land our move though. A little bit of a surprise. Maybe. I don't hate the Raptor. I don't hate Star Raptor here at all. The only thing is he's got 2 Pokemon. If they get their booster energy, most likely they're going to get speed boost. And they're just going to outspeed me. Iron Bundle, he can outspeed Star Raptor even if it doesn't get nothing. So, that's also something to think on. I think we do this again. Like, I don't hate leading the Chien-Pao into the Iron Bundle if that's what they decide to do. Azumarill definitely comes. And like I said, I want to bring the Tinglu. So let's do it. Let's bring out the Tinglu. See what we can do with Tinglu in this 3rd and final game. Let's see. Let's make it happen. He leads off with Dragonite against my Chien-Pao. Fantastic. This is the lead that I want to see. Alright. I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, hey dude, why don't you have Ice Spinner on your Chien-Pao over Icicle Crash? And really and truthfully, I've been debating that a lot. Ice Spinner gives me 100% accurate ice move. Watch. I'm going to go for this Icicle Crash. And I really feel risky about going for it, so I should change it to Ice Spinner anyway. Just because I feel very like if I click Icicle Crash, I might miss. Fantastic to see the Dragonite actually switching on out though. into the Iron Hands. Fantastic to see you, buddy. How you doing today? Hope you like a little bit of Icicle. That's what we're serving today. I do have Sacred Sword. I can go for another Icicle Crash. Judging by that damage, though, another Icicle Crash won't pick up a KO. We probably need to try and switch on out. Could be expecting a fighting move or an electric move. I mean, really and truthfully, we go either or here. I really don't like either or as an option. I'm expecting more of a fighting move this turn. So let's go into the Azumarill. Hopefully he's not decided to go for a wild charge, predicting a switch. Let's see what he decides to do. Drain Punch, fantastic. You know we love to see that here. Only on the right Pokemon. Only if you hit the Azumarill with it. You know, we love to see it. Anything else, we don't like it. And yeah, we'll definitely try and click this play rough. We're definitely scaring him. Drain Punch coming back out. So are you gotta be banded. There's no way you wouldn't just go for a wild charge in this situation. And Azumarill picks up the one-hit KO onto the Iron Hands. We love to see Azumarill putting in the work here. I got the Flutter Mane in game. I'm gonna be changing Azumarill out for a Flutter Mane really soon. Just once I get it EV trained and get the right nature and stuff on it, obviously. But yeah, every time I get to use Azumarill, you know, I love Azumarill. Azumarill is super fun. It's just the Flutter Mane's just a tad bit better. Alright, so right here we're going to go into Tinglu. Tinglu should be able to take anything from this Golden Go. Anything. Nasty plot. Well, I mean, if you're plotting something nasty, I might as well try and just go ahead and go for the EQ, because I'm assuming that you're going to be staying in. And as you can see right there, we have Fissure on this thing, and in practice, it's actually started to landing a bunch of fissures, and that's something I got from watching some VGC stuff. So, hey, sometimes it pays to watch other kinds of content. That way, you kind of have an idea. Focus Blast, didn't see that coming, but we do take it like a champion, and we get a nice and powerful Earthquake off. Nice and powerful. Now, the thing is, he's got to try and land another one. He can miss. Focus Miss is very famous. Are you Terraflying by any chance? Please don't be. Please don't be Terraflying. Terra looks like normal. Okay. Hey, what? Okay. I mean, what normal move you got? Recover. Okay. I mean, that's a psychic move. But you're not going for any normal moves, so I'll take it. Earthquake coming out. My man's probably going to be clicking a bunch of recovers. We can scare him. Let's go for that Fissure. Let's go. This is a safe Fissure. Somewhat safe anyway. Like, we could be Earthquaking. But, you know, we have the Fissure. So why not click it? Put a little scare into him, you know? If anything, it's like, you really want to play this game, man. Because I got the Fissure. It's like the middle finger. It's like, hey, here, I got Fissure. And, you know, it's 30% accurate. It can land. And, I mean, we have probably just as much chance to land our Fissure as you do your Focus Blast. Let's go. Come on. Come on. It's a battle of who can land first. It's the battle of who can land theirs first. No, they land theirs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, that's just fun. I had to show it off a little bit. See if we can get a Fissure attack. Because could you imagine the look of his face? It's like, dang, he landed a Fissure before I could land a Focus Blast. Are you for real? Yes, I am for real. Alright, yeah, right here. Sacred Sword. All day, every day. To pick up that KO. I mean, we didn't need to land a Fissure. But if we had an opportunity, we were going to take it. That's what it comes down to, guys. That's what it comes down to. I mean, Chien-Pao is just like, hey, good luck. Dragonite. Hey, buddy, all your allies have went down. And now it's just you versus me, man. Let's see what you got. Extreme Speed coming right out. Like I said, Chien-Pao, he don't need to focus Ash a lot of times. And look at that. One hit KOs the Dragonite. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Anyway, guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a great time today. Let me know in the comment section about the question of the day. And, you know, if you guys want to leave a comment on anything else too, let me go ahead and leave it, man. I'll be happy to read and reply. We are on our way up to 10 subscribers, so I will definitely love your support if you guys decide to click the subscribe button. Anyway, guys, this is Logan signing out. Peace.